Well, the harvests are rolling in, and I'm going to show you this week how I'm using what I'm harvesting. Join me. I am going to get some of these tumbler tomatoes. See that little point right there where it bends? If you put your nail there and harvest it, you take the stem with it, all in one piece, and that's so much better staying power inside. Again, right there where the little bend is, can you see that bend? Let's try to get it from that side too. Snap it right there. Off it comes with the whole. I have beans, so I'm gonna get them. That first little harvest of Vortex beans. A little onion that's starting to fall over, so that's going to become part of the lunch. So I'm gonna grab that as well. This garlic looks ready, and so does that one. So those will go in the dish. Grab another. Okay, right next door I see that I've got beet. Oh yeah, that's a beauty. The other thing I need is some of this Ford Hook chard. We love it. We'll be using the beet leaves, the Swiss chard, a beet, probably 2 to 3 carrots, a couple of onions, a couple of sweet garlics, some tomatoes, beans, Jimmy Nardello peppers, those are sweet. I had some green tomatoes fall off, so we'll use those. Some parsley and thyme. And we will use sea salt, black pepper, cumin, turmeric, some granulated garlic, paprika, and olive oil spray or avocado oil spray in the pan. I might even use some olive oil. So basically, this is a use what you've got recipe. I picked all this stuff just a couple hours ago. I've had my shower and I'm gonna make us a nice lunch. I'm gonna go out and get all of my veggies chopped up, and then I'll come back to you when I'm set. Takes a minute to get prepared. I have 4 chicken thighs cut into pieces. There's Chioggia beet, carrot, chard stems, beans, 3 types of alliums, and Jimmy Nardello. That is the leaves of the chard and the beets. I had a green tomato, little tumbler tomatoes, some mushrooms from the refrigerator. This was some fresh garlic that I minced, grated and minced. That was some thyme. I would have normally used more, but ooh, it smells strong. And this is parsley from the garden too. So basically of those ingredients, the chicken, the ginger, and the mushrooms, did not come from our backyard. Okay, this is an important part now. We seasoned it, it's cooked a bit, it's getting close to the end, but I need to check my seasoning, so I'm gonna take a taste. Need to go more seasoning. Well, I had another taste for seasoning and it's where I want it. So now I'm going to plate this up. So that looks gorgeous. Get some of that saucy stuff to sprinkle over the top of the rice. Yum. Well, here's one way to eat what you grow. Pretty simple. Pretty delicious. Pretty doggone delicious. Now let's see what Mr. Miller thinks. Okay, thoughts, Mr. Miller?
That's downright delicious. Looking forward to the next bite on that one.
Okay. Here's the leftovers. That should make another 3 meals. I am really enjoying 3 herbs together in a tea, and that is lemon drop basil, lemon verbena, and stevia. So let's get picking. So most importantly is my cup of water. It keeps things fresh. Here is some lemon drop basil, and I am going to harvest that. Next step is this lemon verbena. Here's the stevia, and what I've learned is a little goes a long way. It's more than enough stevia for this little tea. So there's my little stash all together, and I'm gonna go put it inside the house because it's 90-something degrees already this morning. All you're gonna need for this is water enough to fill up the container that you're going to put it in, something to sieve with, and your herb. So my water's on a boil. I am going to add all of my leaves to the water. My lemon verbena, my lemon drop basil, and the stevia. And I will stir this down for about 1.5 minutes and then cut the heat and just let it steep for about 12 minutes or so. Okay, we're steeping right now. Sometimes the leaves will oxidize if they're out of the water and turn dark. And that looks like, ooh, something's wrong, but it's not. It just, that oxidation just happens. But if you keep it stirred, it doesn't typically happen. Great color. That's perfect. I know what it tastes like, but I'm gonna get a sample. I actually prefer it cold versus hot, but let's give it a taste. It's good, but when it chills, it sort of brings out all the lemons in it better. And I like the lemon flavors the most, so I like it in a cold state. This is just a cheap and cheerful thing to use your herbs up with in the garden right now, and very refreshing. So to make the tabouli, I use the bulgur. That's a half a cup that I'm going to make. I've got sea salt, pepper, coriander, and granulated garlic. I'm going to put some olive oil and lemon in there to make a dressing out of. I did find just a whisper of cilantro, so I am going to put that in as well. Some tomatoes diced up and cucumber diced up, and a green onion diced up, and there's the parsley and mint. So I have chopped my green onion, tomatoes, cucumber, and I actually took out most of the seeds of that cucumber. I put my spices into half a lemon and olive oil and made the little dressing. There's mint, parsley, and that little bit of cilantro I found in the yard. My bulgur is now cooked and cooled, and I'm going to put this together. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is put that bulgur in. And to that, I will add first my herbs, the mint, the parsley, and the cilantro. I am going to mix those together first. Okay, now I'm going to add the green onion and tomato, and cucumber. All right, I'm going to give those a mix together now. That looks good. And then the last thing I'm going to do is put that little dressing on. And give it a good stir. Oh my goodness, my taste buds are really, really going. I'm ready for a taste of that. Okay, let's give this a try. Spot on. the way that we like to eat this is with a little lettuce on the side, some wheat crackers like Triscuits, some Kalamata olives, and some feta cheese. This is just too congested, plus we need more airflow. So we are gonna harvest the Pinto Gold. It is early, so we're just hoping for some new potatoes. Well, there's the reveal. All washed up. Al got them all cleaned up. Oh my gosh. That is going to be tasty. Took them too soon, but we did need to get rid of that bucket. I hope you got something out of this week's video, some ideas, some inspiration on what you can do with the harvests right now. And I hope you'll come back again real soon. Remember, sometimes the only thing we harvest is knowledge. And that's okay. Bye for now. We'll see you on the next one.